Well, good day, and I love you. I am beginning my day in a goddessy way. So I'm here to share with you. I have grabbed myself some beautiful, sexy clothes that have a soft, sensual texture against my skin that make me feel like queen. Mm-hmm. I have pretty bling on that makes me feel fancy. I'm drinking fancy coffee. It's just coffee, but I call it fancy coffee, and it makes me feel fancy. Yes, because when I change my perspective on things, the world before me changes in front of my very eyes. It is magic, I tell you. And with that, I have a story for you today. So, as long as I can remember back in my childhood, I was always afraid of men. I could feel them looking at me because I'm extremely intuitive. We all are intuitive, empathic creatures. Some of us have just honed it more than others. So, anyway, my family before me is also highly intuitive. My mama, my grandma, my aunts. Anyway, so it runs in the family, if you know what I mean. So I could walk into a restaurant and feel all the men just sort of looking at me. And as a child, it was very scary. And so I created a narrative about men, how they were unsafe and they were all trying to hurt me and do bad things to me. I didn't realize that I consciously thought that, but deep down inside me, I operated with that belief system, and it was evident because I attracted chaos. Yes, I had one shady, shitty situation after another flying at me, thinking that the world was an unsafe place. Little did I know that I was a magnet for bullshit because I was conducting and hosting the bullshit within. Well, years went by like that. A long time, right? I remember when I was little, my dad and I used to go running. And one time my dad took me running and he taught me how to farmer snot. And I remember when I came home, I said, Mama, look what Papa taught me. And she said, damn it, Craig. Because apparently that's not something you should teach your daughter, and that's not something your daughter should be doing. And it was that very shocking reaction from my mother that let me know that that was something that would probably shock other people if I did it in public. So I took that little tasty tool with me and put it in my toolbox. And then when I would go running, which I often did when I was younger, when I would run through construction sites, which I hated because the men would holler and whistle at me, I would farmer snot. I would run by the group of men, the construction workers, and I would psh, psh, farmer snot out my nose, thinking that that was the most disgusting, detestable thing and that they would no longer find me attractive. I don't know if that really worked, but inside me it made me feel brave and it made me feel like I had a little bit of snotty armor. I know, right? Well, I did that for years, a really long time, right? And then about, I don't know, a little over a decade ago, I began my conscious healing. I began the conscious process of rebooting my brain, of unwiring some of the old crappy beliefs, and of rebooting my brain to have new beneficial beliefs that create new beneficial behavior and a new beneficial life that I like. Yes. So in 2017, I was walking my dog and we were out in a neighborhood that was adjacent to our neighborhood, and they were building in it. It was construction site, right? And I used to go walking back then. I was teaching myself to walk and to run barefoot. So I would walk through this neighborhood a couple miles barefoot while they're building houses in a construction zone. And I would wear a sports bra and shorts because it was hot right then when I was walking, right? But one day I'm out walking, and I guess he's the foreman, but the big man in the white truck comes up to me in the construction site and he says, ma'am, you are either blessed or crazy. And I said, well, probably a little bit of both, but why are you saying that? And he said, because you're barefoot in a construction zone. And I said, oh, I'm grounded and God loves me. And I'm sure he just thought I was crazy, and I went about my walk. I went about my walk, waving at the construction workers, saying hello in multiple languages, asking them how they're doing, telling them I love them. Multiple groups of construction workers in a construction zone where there's glass and nails and caca on the ground, and I am walking through in a sports bra and little gym shorts, and I am barefoot. So if I have to haul ass out that neighborhood in a quick, fast hurry, I'm kind of screwed. And I have little clothes on, which are probably attracting more attention to my beautiful, curvaceous, sexy form. And in that moment, it hits me. Dear God, I am walking through a construction site and I am friendly as fuck. I ain't scared. In fact, I am engaging with all these men. I am barefoot and I'm wearing little clothes. Oh my, what changed? The world around me? Every single one of these construction workers? Or me? Me. I changed. I told y'all yesterday or a couple days ago that I heard from Spirit that my job was to cognize my well-being. Do you know what that means? It means that even if the world looks crazy and there's bullshit in front of your face, you better find the balance in your biology to make calm and connection within. It means that no matter what's going on in front of you, you better ante up and do the do, soul. That's what Spirit told me. Spirit said, I don't give a shit what's going on in the world in front of you and around you. It is your job to know your well-being, to know your safety, and to cognize your beauty. Because when you do, you will be it. And then you will have it in front of you. And that is what happened. I realized in that walk through the construction site that day that didn't the whole world change, or maybe it did, but the whole world changed contingent upon the change within me. When I saw myself as a beautiful woman, a beautiful baby protected by the Most High, the world said, yeah, you are. Yeah, you is. And the world responded accordingly. And that's how it works. That's how it works. Yes. When we make the changes inside ourselves, we notice that the changes occur outside ourselves, but they will not occur outside until they occur within. As is above, so is below. As is above in the energetic space, so is below in the physical manifestation, which is the body. So for today, you might want to start saying things like, I'm a beautiful baby of God and the world is a safe place for me. Everybody loves me. Everybody wants my well-being. Are you ready? I'm a propped up, provided for provision princess of the universe. Oh, I said that to myself for years to reprogram my brain, and now I know it. I don't just think it, I know it. Yes, I'm going to pull a card for us today. They are not our usual cards. I'm going to throw cards around. All right, that's 2 and that's 1, so we're not going to take those. We're going to take this one on the top. Oh my goodness. We got the sun. The sun means bring your true authentic self forward and shine. Be the catalyst for change. Celebrate. Celebrate what's going on in your life good today. Talk about it. Everybody calls their friends and makes posts about the things they don't like. Today, do it about what you do like. Talk about what you like about yourself and the world around you as often as you can today. And watch that world around you change and be a more favorable, beautiful, beneficial place. Thank you for being here with me today. I love you more than I have words for. God is out.